Hello, everyone. So happy you're here. Welcome to the Essential Wellness Podcast. This is your weekly drop for essential oils and everyday wellness. This podcast is for anyone who wants to feel confident using doTERRA essential oils for your health, your home, and your everyday life. Each week, our Essential Wellness Collective will share simple tips, recipes, and protocols to make oils easy to understand and effortless to use. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. And please, please, please share this with a friend who loves natural wellness. This helps us grow our community and spread the word about all that we have to share. We have an exciting episode today. We are really thrilled to announce that it is doTERRA BOGO week, which is the buy one, get one free deals. This week on I Have My Oils Now What, we're sharing simple ways to maximize your membership and especially save big during BOGOs. Today, doTERRA's top leaders, Claudine Ennis and Lori LaShawn, break down everything most members overlook oftentimes, which is how to get free products every month, how to maximize BOGO week, simple ways to make the most out of your doTERRA products, how to earn up to $500 in doTERRA dollars just for sharing what we love. And of course, if you do not have a wholesale account yet, please reach out to the person who invited you to this podcast because you're definitely going to want one for this BOGO week. So let's dive in, and I'm going to pass the call on over to Claudine.
Welcome, everyone. We are so excited you are here. And as you join, let us know where you're joining from and maybe what you hope to learn today, or what your current favorite product is, or what's in your diffuser. And my diffuser is Yule Log today. So, trying to usher in that fall weather here in Texas, which has been a little slow to come on. But today we are going to cover two ways to reorder your products. Next, we'll go over ways to save with freebies and discounts. We'll go over a little bit more in that section about BOGO. And because you won't be able to keep the products you love to yourself, we'll show you how to refer a friend so you can both get rewarded. So I'm so happy you are here and joined our doTERRA family. A little bit about me. My name is Claudine Annis, and I'm joining you from Texas today. And I once relied on nearly 20 medications for pain, inflammation, and mood challenges. By incorporating doTERRA's foundational nutrients, their essential oils, and a healthier lifestyle, I really empowered my body to heal, reducing my need for almost all of those medications. My hope for you today is that you see what is possible and experience exactly what you need from our supportive community and these amazing products. Lori, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. Welcome. So I'm coming to you from Stevenson, Washington, and I have always sought out more natural solutions for all things in my home and for my family. And doTERRA has just made it so easy. The products being the most trusted globally, so I can trust them. And also, I just love all the support that we get along the way. I've been with them about 12 years, and I just love always learning. And there's truly an oil for everything. So, yeah, I'm happy to be here today.
Thank you, Lori. So let's go over two ways to get your oils. So the great thing is you get to pick what fits your style and your lifestyle. So let's talk about flexible ordering that works for you, casual or committed, you get to choose. So the first way is what we call a standard order. This is a one-time order, which means that you can order every once in a while whenever you feel like you need product. The second way is a reward order, which is customizable and flexible recurring orders And within rewards, you also have the option of placing an instant reward order, which are one-off subscription orders. It comes with benefits of a typical reward order without the additional requirements. And you're going to want to pay attention to that because it is perfect for this week being the BOGO week. So let's watch a quick video that perfectly explains these two ways.
Welcome to doTERRA Rewards, your pathway to experiencing the full value of your wellness journey. Let's explore how this program empowers you with exclusive perks and benefits. When you set up a monthly subscription of 50 PV or more, you unlock hassle-free automatic deliveries of your favorite products. Even better, though, is that you can switch up your order every month if you prefer. doTERRA subscriptions are flexible and easy to manage up to 3 months at a time. All monthly rewards orders that are 50 to 99 PV receive discounted shipping and free shipping at 100 PV or more. Each qualifying subscription earns you rewards points that can be redeemed for free products. And the more consistently you order, the more you earn, with tiers that progress every 3 months. You can also earn a free product every month when you place an order of 125 PV or more by the 15th of the month. Start earning 10% in points immediately and watch as your rewards grow. After consistently ordering, you'll achieve VIP status and earn 30% in rewards points on your order. As a VIP, enjoy early access to exclusive promotions and limited time products. Plus, receive a special VIP gift to celebrate your loyalty. Redeeming your points is easy. Simply apply them at checkout for the products you love. With doTERRA Rewards, you're not just ordering products. You're making an investment in your health and well-being with added value at every step. With our enhanced online experience, you can easily manage your orders, plan upcoming shipments, and make the most of your subscription. Our new subscription planner allows you to schedule your products up to 3 months in advance, ensuring you never miss an essential. First-time subscribers ordering 100 PV or more receive a surprise welcome gift with their shipment, giving them access to sample some of our most popular subscription products. It's our way of saying thank you for joining the doTERRA Rewards community. Experience the VIP treatment with exclusive shopping events and special product releases only available to our top tier members. Ready to elevate your wellness routine? Start your doTERRA Rewards journey today and enjoy the benefits that make every purchase worthwhile.
Fantastic. I'm now going to pass it over to Lori, who's going to talk to us about freebies and savings.
Thank you, Claudine. Yeah, so this is exciting. But before we get into the BOGOs, I'm going to just give you a little reminder of the promotions for November. Our free product of the month is Breathe. And you will see you can also add that to any bundle till the end of the month in your rewards program cart, in your rewards cart. Melissa is 20% off this month. And the holiday collection is available. And thank you, Claudine, for the inventory update here. You might want to take a screenshot, but this is where we're at so far with inventory. So make sure to get those orders in if you want to get your holiday collection items. And do stay tuned for December 1st. There's a few other items that will come out as well.
Can I just say, Lori, I don't mean to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
y'all, I got the owl diffuser and the calmer for both of my grandbabies, and I'm just saying it is so cute.
They are adorable.
It is adorable for their bedrooms for sure. And then the winterberry surprised me. I really love the smell of winterberry diffusing in the house, and I've even added a little bit of Madagascar vanilla with it. That has been one of my favorites that I've been diffusing since I've gotten it. So just a couple of tips there on some things you don't want to miss out on.
Sounds so yummy. I'm totally going to try that. Thank you. So doTERRA has made it super simple to earn the free product of the month. And I always love sharing this because it's one of the best perks of being on the rewards program. You can earn a free oil or product just by placing your monthly order strategically. So these are two easy ways to qualify. So first, you're going to place a 125 PV rewards order before the 15th of the month. Or if you're working on building your foundational wellness routine, you can qualify any time of the month when you purchase one of these specific wellness bundles on your rewards order. And you can see in the slide, there is a sampling of several different bundles that qualify. And each of these bundles gives you a complete base of daily nutrients, including vitamins, minerals, omegas, and antioxidants to help your body feel its best and function at its peak. The foundational wellness bundles pair perfectly with your daily essential oil routine, a beautiful example of doTERRA's inside out approach to wellness. You can even see some of the most loved oils featured below the bundles here, the perfect companions to your supplement routine. So remember, if you're already on rewards, just make sure your order is set to process before the 15th at 125 PV or higher to get the free product of the month automatically. And if you've been thinking about getting started or upgrading your wellness kit, these bundles are an easy way to qualify and start feeling the difference from the inside out. We always like to share our tips on all the ways to save. So here are some more ways to save here. When you log in to doTERRA.com and sign into your account, select Shop, then Kits and Collections for bundles that help you with targeted support at discounted prices. Plus, when you click on Supplements and add one of the foundational wellness bundles or Advantage, our collagen product, you can customize and add up to 3 additional targeted support items to your cart at even bigger savings. So one of my favorites is the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. Wholesale price is $48, but when you bundle it in this way, the price is only $29.50. So a really great value. So let's talk about BOGOs. Started today, November 17th. BOGOs went live this morning and will run until the 21st or until supplies run out. So don't wait. The very best value you will find is to purchase a BOGO bundle. Do this on your instant rewards. Go into your rewards card and add the BOGO bundle. It's $386 of oils for only $177. So you're saving $209 if you buy the bundle. Plus, you get this beautiful navy bag. And you receive you're receiving 10 popular essential oils and receiving 3 additional essential oils. So I calculated it, and that's approximately $13.70 per oil. So you can't beat that. It's really great. So you can also order any of the pairings, and these you can do on your own, like and up to 5. You have a limit of 5 5 of each of the pairings. And simply enter the first oil that's in the pairing to your cart, and the second oil will automatically generate onto your cart. So for example, if you order the adaptive, let's buy an adaptive, get the Shinrin Yoku for free. You just put in the adaptive, Shinrin Yoku will just pop up and appear in the cart as your free item. So just a few things to keep in mind. There is a limit of 5 per account. This is 5 bundles or 5 pairings. You can only get the bonus 3 essential oils one time. The bonus is wild orange, clove, and Siberian fir. And these all together are like the most lovely diffuser blend for the holidays. You can get the 3 free oils when you purchase the bundle, or it's 175 PV in your rewards card. So it could be that instead of the bundle, you do an accumulative order of 175 PV, and you're going to get those 3 oils one time. So your instant rewards order does not change or replace your monthly order, and you can purchase as many instant rewards in a month that you wish. So say you do your order and tomorrow you run into a friend and maybe they want to add to your order, just send another, create another instant rewards cart. So with instant rewards, you still have all the great perks that you do for rewards. So let's just touch on the benefits of both the oils, or all the oils that are offered here. You might want to pull out your phone, take some screenshots here because we're not going to go over all this. This is really great information. So buy lavender, and the lavender for $39 wholesale, and you'll get the peppermint for free. Lavender is the oil of communication and calm. If you're familiar with lavender, you know it has so many uses. It's kind of one of those oils that you have to have it because you use it for so many things. Um, but very calming, and you can use it for bedtime. So many daily routines that you can use in the morning or in the afternoon. Great for bedtime. And it goes, I find I blend a lot, and it's often one of the ones that's in like almost every blend that I make. So you need lavender. Peppermint is more uplifting. It's the oil of the buoyant heart. So peppermint is another one that has so many uses to cool the body down. If you're having any head tension, muscle or joint discomfort, you're going to want your peppermint. And I know I've probably shared this before, but I have a coffee shop, and I actually use lavender and peppermint in our coffee shop for lavender lattes, lavender teas, peppermint lattes, peppermint mochas. Super fun to work with. Just know both of these oils, they do, if you've ever heard of the toothpick method, you're basically using that much oil. Dip a little toothpick in and stir it into your drink, and that's all you need. You don't want a full drop because it's a lot. But these are awesome, and you need those in your kitchen and in your purse. You need them. They're so great.
Yeah, I
Um,
like this combination here in Texas. We still have allergy stuff going on, and with lavender being a natural antihistamine and the peppermint helping to open airways, it's a great combination to have in your toolkit for helping with allergies too. So just thought I'd add that little tip in.
Absolutely. Yes. And for the winter season, buy an on guard, and you get breathe for free. So, um, oh, these are okay. Buy on guard, get one free. The breathe free. So definitely on guard for the immune system, breathe for the respiratory system. You're definitely going to want that for your whole family for the winter season. The next one, the Purify. So buy Purify and get tea tree oil for free. Um, but I didn't tell you the price in the other one, but the Purify is $26. And then you get the tea tree for free. So Purify, the purification blend, this is a really great one for like if you have any, you can put them in like stinky, kids' stinky shoes or a couple drops. If you have like some smoke, like in the home, some that scent of smoke, that horrible smell of smoke. You can use Purify. It helps to really cleanse the air. It's super purifying, very cleansing, great for laundry, and there's so many uses with Purify. And the tea tree oil, the oil of energetic boundaries. I love this for myself energetically. Oh my gosh, this is one I use a lot. If I am going to go into a group, maybe it's a family function or a large convention or something, and you don't want to take on the energy of other people, use that tea tree oil, put that on your body. It's wonderful. But it also has lots of other uses for pests and for skin issues. Great for lice season at school. You're going to add that to your shampoo. So many uses there for these two. And then I think this might be my favorite one, to buy an adaptive and get the Shinrin Yoku for free. Um, and adaptive is the oil of adaptability. It's really great for calming some of those if you're having kind of anxious feelings. It's really great for that, helping to help us focus. It's a beautiful, beautiful blend. I find that a lot of families like it for their children that are maybe a little excited sometimes. Just diffuse that adaptive. It's fabulous. And then the Shinrin Yoku, our forest bathing blend, so calming. I shared earlier with someone that if you happen to if you heard of the research study that was done, doTERRA did a study, And Shinrin Yoku, diffusing it for 8 hours while they're sleeping, um, there were people in the study that found it actually helped lower their blood pressure. So that's a really good one too. Really excited about those. And the adaptive is $44 and you get the Shinrin Yoku for free. And then to go along with that, I am very excited that we have Copaiba, because Copaiba, the oil of unveiling, it's that oil that is going to be so gentle, but so good for so many things. We use it with our dogs to help soothe their joints. Great for their gums. You can put it on a dog bone. Great, gentle for kids. This is kind of your everything oil, and it's going to help all the other oils to work even better. So I love adding this to things like lavender or adaptive for calming, adding it to my Serenity to sleep better. So really, Copaiba is also one of those ones that like you really has so many uses. And then Deep Blue. We're familiar with the Deep Blue rub, Deep Blue stick, the Deep Blue oil. You can put that on topically, and it is the oil of surrender, but also very soothing for your muscles, joints, and it's definitely goes really well with the Copaiba as well. And the Copaiba is $39, and then you get your Deep Blue for free. And when you get the bundle or you spend 175 PV, you're going to get one time, you will get these additional 3 oils: the clove, another oil of boundaries, wild orange, the oil of abundance, and Siberian fir, the oil of aging and perspective. These 3 are so wonderful for the season. I love it. You can diffuse these, and you're getting, with the clove, you're getting some to help with the immune system and kind of cleansing the air if you're diffusing that while you're having a gathering over the holiday. Wild orange, you're going to be uplifting the mood of the people in your presence. And then Siberian fir is just so lovely. Just a little sampling of the forest. It's so beautiful. And there's so many uses for all 3 of these.
I didn't think about diffusing all 3 of those together, but that makes perfect sense. I tend to use like clove for like any kind of gum issues, like if you've got even a sore tooth or anything like that, that is fantastic for that. And the Siberian fir, a lot of people don't think about it, but using it on your muscles is a really great way to use Siberian fir. Really great if you're having like muscle spasms or, it's an analgesic as well. We often think of Deep Blue only being that, but pairing it with the Siberian fir can be a really nice combination with your Copaiba. So just a little tip on that too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh. These are really good selection. So let's talk about, now you want to get these, but how to get them and all the details here. So keep in mind, if you want to take advantage of the BOGO deal, do not save your rewards order for processing later. The offer is only valid if the order is processed on that day. So you want to process now, do the instant rewards. If you're a rewards member, opt for the instant reward. Alternatively, if your rewards order hasn't been processed yet, you can add it to and select process now. So this is a fantastic opportunity to connect with friends, making gift giving more budget friendly. Don't forget to use your refer a friend link, which we'll talk about in just a moment. So the how to BOGO when is November 17th through the 21st, or until they run out. So if you stay in touch with us either on you will get emails, or if you check on the Essential Wellness site on Facebook, we'll keep you updated on some of the inventory updates. You'll want to go in, you add the buy one product. So buy one On Guard, put the On Guard in, you'll get the Breathe for free. Instant orders, create that instant order. Remember about your 3 oils. I talked about that, but and then new customers. So friends, don't let friends buy retail. If you want the scoop on how to receive doTERRA's products at wholesale price, then reach out to the person who brought you here and they will get you all set up. And here is just another reminder of all of you might want to take a screenshot of that, but just to recap on all the products that are available starting today. And I love this little bag. I can't wait to get my bag. Excited about that. And then how do we use all these oils? So we shared briefly a couple ideas, and some of those, if you took screenshots of some of those, the slides that we had there. But there's a really great BOGO ebook that's out. If you want to get that QR code here and check out this beautiful little ebook that you can get that's going to give you some recipes. I love all the room spray recipes on there. Really great ideas for things you can give for gifts for the holidays as well. So check that out and make sure to check out the Facebook group because we'll be sharing lots of fun stuff in there as well. So I'm going to turn this back over to Claudine.
Yeah, and hang tight towards the end too, because we're going to open up for Q&A and also sharing kind of your favorite ways to use some of the BOGO oils and hear from some of our other amazing leaders sharing their tips for these oils too. So don't jump off too quick. So let's talk about how you can assist a friend to reap the rewards. So no selling is really necessary. So, really simple way that you can share what you love and get rewarded for it is called our Refer a Friend program. If you're already enjoying doTERRA products, why not and share, what's working for you and your experience with your friends? So first, all you need to do is share your personal doTERRA link with somebody you know. And when they use your link to make their first purchase, they'll receive their year of membership absolutely free, which is a great perk for them. And here's the best part. As a thank you, you'll earn 20% of their first purchase in doTERRA dollars, which you can spend on products at doTERRA.com. So it's really a win-win for your friends. They get a special offer and you get rewarded just for sharing something that you already love. So you can learn more about doTERRA's or learn more on doTERRA's website, or you can save this QR code and it's got more information on there. If you're looking for where is my Refer a Friend link, your personal link is if you sign into your account and go up underneath your little profile picture on the right-hand side. And then there's a drop down that comes down. At the very bottom of that will be your Refer a Friend link. It's one of the easiest ways to find it. So here's a simple and powerful way to earn extra income with doTERRA. It's called the Power of Three Bonus and Boost. So the concept is really straightforward. By helping just 4 people get started with something like the Foundational Wellness Bundle through doTERRA's rewards, you'll earn $100. This is your first step toward building a consistent monthly income. But it doesn't stop there. If you teach 3 of those people to do the same, and help 3 additional people get started, you can earn up to $500 every month. So what's great about this system is that it doesn't rely on complicated sales tactics or strict schedules. It's about sharing wellness naturally. It's sharing it in that natural, sustainable way and supporting others to do the same. So you can scan the QR code to learn more about the steps and resources available to help you get there, or contact the person that invited you to doTERRA. With a little consistency and teamwork, this is an achievable and rewarding goal. And until the end of November, doTERRA is gifting us with double fast start commissions. So it's not too late to jump in and start sharing and earning. So let's keep it simple and actionable. So let's recap, simplify, and help you leave ready to take your next step with confidence. So as we begin to wrap up today, we want to share some additional resources that we really think could be useful for you. So don't forget to check out the help button located at the top right-hand side of the doTERRA website. There's really a wealth of information available right there at your fingertips anytime that you need it. And if necessary, you can reach out by phone to doTERRA, or you can take advantage of our favorite option, the convenient live chat feature that you'll see down in the lower right-hand corner. Our customer service team is friendly and always ready to assist you. So we recommend you take advantage of checking out what questions you can get answered there. So we've gone over a lot of great information with you today to help you maximize your benefits with doTERRA. To help you take the next steps, we encourage you to take the Wellness Lifestyle Assessment. We know that life is so busy these days, and we often don't take the time we need to pause and evaluate our own wellness. So, completing this quick assessment can provide you with personalized recommendations and valuable insights. It's completely just information for you. We're not capturing any information with that at all, but we really recommend that you take advantage of that wellness lifestyle assessment. Also, don't forget to bundle and save. When placing an order, keep in mind that bundling kits can lead to substantial savings, ensuring that you get the best value possible. Reach out for assistance. If you'd like additional support, don't hesitate to get in touch with the individual who invited you today. We're all very willing and ready to help you. So we're here to address any questions that you might have. So please don't hesitate to ask. So you're invited to our next call. I'm going to pass it over to Aisha to talk about what's coming up next, and then we're going to open it up to Q&A.
Thank you, ladies. I love it. So many great tips. Why don't we, I'll save kind of what's next week for the end of the call. Why don't we open it up for some Q&A and also sharing some of our favorite tips about the BOGOs, and then we'll circle back to this at the end.
Fantastic. So is there anything else you are still curious about or that you want to share? Feel free to unmute yourselves if you'd like to, or chat it in.
I have a share about lavender, and I would really love to hear some of everybody's favorites of these oils. We just returned from a couple week trip to Hawaii, and I do travel a lot. And lavender continues to be one of those must-have emergency oils. And so a lot of people, I think, tend to think of lavender because it's used as such a common scent in soaps and laundry detergent. And I've found that some people even have a little bit of they don't love lavender because of its overuse. But I just want to re-inspire you if you're not connected with lavender because it is amazing for burns. We had somebody get a really bad burn on the trip. We had it for the burn. Um, we had some allergic reactions on the trip and some exposure to things that could have been a problem. And lavender under the tongue is a powerful antihistamine. It's also, I had some skin reactions. Putting lavender right on your skin can help with um, inflammation, with allergic reactions, with bug bites, again, with burns. It's also very relaxing. It's an oil that if you're really, really stressed and or feeling really, really low, it's going to balance you out. And so it doesn't matter at what degree of the emotional spectrum you're on, it's going to give you what you need. Yes, Claudine said it's really good for bee stings. It's really good for all bug bites. And I love to layer it with peppermint because the peppermint gives you a little bit of the tingling sensation to take that itch away. And then the lavender is going to help bring down the response and the inflammation and the itchiness of the bug bite. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to lavender because again, if I could only have a couple oils in my bag to travel with, it would definitely, it's always in there. It's definitely one that you should have on hand in your emergency kit for sure. So I'd love to hear if anybody else has anything they want to share about the oils and or if you have any questions about them.
I have a question.
Oh, go.
Um,
Mhm.
okay, I heard you say that it's a good idea to diffuse Shinrin Yoku for to help lower your blood pressure. Is that going to work if you use a CPAP So you're really not breathing. It's just, I don't know if you would know the answer or not, but I thought I'd try. Because you're breathing through a tube that's not getting the Shinrin Yoku.
You know what I would do is do Shinrin Yoku in the daytime because you could still
Oh,
get the benefits and just have a diffuser maybe if you're cooking or by your desk. And then that way I think you could get the full benefits from it because of the aromatic use is what I would choose to
mhm.
do.
I would think
Thank you.
you could apply it topically, like and down the spine, the bottoms of the feet would be one, two, maybe before bed. They try it that way too.
Yes.
I also think that you could just diffuse it as well at night because even though you're not breathing it in, your body, your skin is the largest organ, so you'll be absorbing it on a different level. So you could still diffuse it during the day and at night.
Mm.
I feel like I've heard that there's some, and don't quote me on this, you'd have to do a little bit of research, but that there are pads that you can get to put a drop of essential oil on it to use with your CPAP. But that might be something to research a little bit more. But I feel like I've heard somebody talk about that before.
Mm.
That's a cool idea.
I
Thank
think
you.
I've heard that too.
Hmm.
It's yeah, but we'd have to, I don't have the information. Um, I have a couple of my favorites. These are like workhorse orals that I go through every month or every 2 months. So it's so exciting to like, oh, I order them anyways, and now I get a free thing on top of it. So one of those for me is Siberian fir. Like I'm excited to do a couple orders and get that in there. My favorite diffuse dryer ball combination is lemongrass and Siberian fir. And so I put that on all my dryer balls on all of my loads of laundry. And I even put it in with my laundry detergent. If I'm not using, sometimes I run out and I don't have the on guard and I just have regular, like no scented, and I put it in there. It's wonderful. It's just such a perfect combination for kind of general like freshness and all of laundry. Uh, so that's that. I go through a lot of Siberian fir. Copaiba, I use with everything under the tongue in my mouth. I use it on whenever I'm doing any formula on my body for any kind of muscle ache, pain, inflammation, anything. Always is going to have copaiba in there. And then any oral thing, like it just makes everything better. One of our friends, Julie, Dr. Julie, just posted a video to us. We should post it. It was so great, right, Mika, Dr. Mika? It was this woman, it's from Facebook or something like that, who she had both tremors. It was her body in both bilateral. So I'm gonna say it looked like it. I don't know, but it looked like it was Parkinson's. And and she said the only thing that helps, and she just was like rubbing the Copaiba directly on her hands, and then you could watch it just calming down. I'd never thought of that or heard that. Like I was like, oh, wow, okay, that's great. So to be able to then get deep blue with it, extra bonus, right? Which for any ache and pain formula. And then exactly the Shinrin Ryoku and the adaptive together, that's just you're going to be ordering one or the other of those for all kinds of mental, emotional, and supportive, so diffusing and on the feet use, and so you get the other one when you order the one. So those are my take homes.
I also want to say on that, so you guys probably already know, but if you spend 175 PV, you get an additional wild orange, clove, and Siberian fir. And I too love Siberian fir. And then I also just want to give a shout out to clove, especially for people. I know some of you are in the heat still, but some of us who are not. And even if you're in the heat,
Clove is so phenomenal as an antioxidant, and I still see like people saying, "Oh, and they're wonderful. Like eat these berries. They're so high in antioxidant. We know it helps our cellular health. We know it helps our immune health." And the example that we give is that, you'd have to eat like if you ate a flat of blueberries, it's like 2,500 on the ORAC scale, which is how we measure the antioxidant. And one drop of clove is it over 1 million? Like what is the Dr. Mika or Dr. Josie, what is the register on clove? I want to have it right, but it's
I think cloves around, that's the highest they've ever measured of anything on the ORAC scale. I think it's
yeah.
close to 1 million.
And so yeah, I just wanted to make sure with my memory that I had that right. But I mean, that's really, really mind-blowing. And just it's so easy to get one drop of clove. You can add it into little hot water with tea. Um, It is also wonderful for toothaches, but it's so good to bring in. My sweetheart has a sore throat today, so I'm going to rub some clove on his neck and give him a little bit of clove. And then wild orange, too, is phenomenal for our body and our immune health. So that's a really awesome deal.
Ariana, thank you for giving Clove a shout out. We used to share that stat all the time about the ORAC scale and truly how powerful it is. I do want to say that if you do rub it on your throat, like Ariana said, you definitely want to dilute it with some carrier oil because it's a very, very hot oil. So putting it anywhere on your skin can cause some sensitivity. And in the past, we've done a 30-day clove challenge where we've had people just simply rub clove on the bottom of their feet. If you need immune support, if you tend to get colds, flus, lung issues, especially now that we're going into this colder season, now is the time to really fortify your immune system. Don't wait until you get sick to start hitting it. Start now to keep yourself from getting sick. And layering that clove on the bottom of your feet every night before bed. You don't need to do the carrier oil, although if you do clove and then a little carrier oil on top, it will help with absorption, but not always required for the bottom of the feet. So just do what works best for you there. And then take that On Guard and put a drop of On Guard under your tongue or in some tea. Um, it's just, it's powerful. Like if you've never done that, um, we've heard so many stories of people that chronically will get ill around this time with different lung issues, especially, and they've done this and it's kept them from getting ill. So, now is the time, especially if you work in the public, if you're a teacher, if you work in the medical field, if you're exposed to a lot of other people that are sick. This is a really, really easy practice to do.
Can I just, thanks, Aisha, for pointing that out. I just want to make sure that everybody understands that when we're talking about a lot of this, we're talking about for adults. So if you are talking about children, make sure you're diluting as appropriate for children. I just thought I'd point that out.
So
Yeah,
important. And
thank
I've
you.
been really loving diluting with the castor oil is what I'm going to do. And thanks for bringing that out. Or bringing that in. I had it in my head that I would dilute it with the castor oil, but I didn't articulate that. So thank you for reminding them reminders.
I like that Nan shared Siberian fir is a closer to several of the Symphony of the Cells protocols, which is really nice. And I shared the Taming of the Tiger, Dr. Josie and Dr. Mika on here. I don't know if you want to guide anyone towards that, but I love those three oils under the tongue. And every once in a while, I'll do about 2 weeks of that where I'll put a drop under my tongue, and I think it helps a lot. But with the Siberian fir, copaiba, and frankincense together, it's really nice.
Yeah, thanks for reminding us about the trifecta and the taming. So look at that, everyone. With, bundling this month, you can get the copaiba and the Siberian fir. And then fingers crossed, next month, you could get a free frankincense. And so then you could have that trifecta, which is really pretty much, I don't know if Dr. Mika wants to talk about it, but it's one of those that we is good for everything, and one of those foundational daily um, oil combinations that we do under the tongue or in a tea. It's a delicious tea.
It's a great tea. It's a great combination. It's based on Will and I studied it. Oh, Josie, Dr. Josie, you were there too. We studied it and looked at it from a Chinese medicine perspective and how it worked with the channels and increasing um, support if you have inflammation. So decreasing the inflammation, or if you have any chronic conditions, that's a great one to have on hand. So I always suggest doing it as a tea. It's nice, it's gentle, it smells great, and you're getting it diffusing in that tea, and then you're drinking it. You can make a ceremony around it. Um, yeah, and it goes, if you want to listen to the recording, Aisha, recorded it, and it's on our essentialwellness.life under Taming the Tiger. So please listen to that. Also, I just wanted to, Claudine, you reminded me because you talked about clove for the gums, a good combo there. Or if you have any inflammation in the gums, or, I just talked to a patient yesterday that was prescribed gum grafting, for a deep cleaning. And I'm like, well, wait, what if we did copaiba and clove and you just applied that on the gums morning and night, on the gums, on the inside and on the front of the gums, and just do that for a month every day and then get rechecked to see if you still need the grafting. Who knows? Everyone's different, but clove and copaiba are really a good pairing for gum support.
Thank you, Dr. Mika. I really want to point out, especially if you're new to our community, that we've been sharing essential oil wisdom now going on 15 years. And one thing that really sets our community apart is all of you and the infinite wisdom that is shared from all of our doctors and practitioners. And I love that, Lori, you brought up the taming of the tiger combination because we do. We have a whole entire webinar about this synergy of essential oils, and I will post it on our Essential Wellness Facebook page. I will also put it in the newsletter. So if you're not part of our newsletter, I highly recommend opting in for that at essentialwellness.life and really utilizing these formulas. People go and see these practitioners and pay a lot of money to get these formulas recommended, and we offer them for free on our podcast. So let's all just give a little bit of love and appreciation for everybody that shares all of this valuable, valuable information so freely. So thank you to our team of experts for that. And we do have a few more minutes. Is there anything else anyone wants to share about their favorites of the BOGOs that we have?
I'll give a little shout out to Tea Tree and Purify, which no one mentioned. And they're a little bit underrepresented. The smells aren't always my like jasmine or something. But oh my gosh, tea tree, you guys, I was mentioning that I had cut my foot. It is known to kill MRSA and has been one of the only things that does do that. And when I got home, I actually used the Purify because I had my family forgot to take some rotting flowers out of a vase, and that is one of the worst smells. It is so gross. And they were like, "What does that smell?" And Purify, if you have any stinky stuff, it helps so much with getting that really that smell out. It's also really wonderful. I use it for bites and any kind of itchy bite. It really helps. Oh, Claudine wrote that it's really good in the dishwasher. One drop with a load cleans the dishwasher. I'm going to do that today. I haven't done that in my dishwasher for a while. So, yes. So, I just want to say that those are little powerhouses, and then tea tree is so wonderful for any, like your feet health. I've just been rubbing it on my feet. It'll kill any fungal, funky toenail stuff or feet stuff. So, like tea tree is one of the like medicine cabinet must-haves, when I was traveling, lavender and tea tree, I think are two of the things that I'm just like, yep, bring them, always have them available, always in my first aid kit.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Ari. Tea tree too has been a staple in our house for acne.
Oh yeah.
Anytime there's any kind of breakouts, and I know it sounds a little counterintuitive of why would I use an oil on my breakout, thinking it's because of oil, but the essential oils will kind of dry it out, and also from a bacterial perspective, help cleanse your face in that area. So my girls love tea tree. They also tend to put turmeric with it too, if it's really inflamed, and helps to take some of that inflammation down if you're having acne issues. Just a little. Oh, and Lori said clove and or tea tree for breakouts. I haven't tried clove. I've just always used tea tree, and then my girls added in turmeric with theirs. So just a couple of tips on that too.
Oh, I love both of those ideas of adding clove and turmeric. I haven't done that. I've just used the tea tree. So good tips.
Clove is especially good for those really deep, like cystic acne, the real deep ones that just don't want to budge. But again, you want to be very careful with it and not get too aggressive because it does have a very strong and potent kind of burning effect. So you just want to dab like the tiniest little bit right on the tip of the wherever the acne is. And yes, I've used that as well. It's like the real deep driver. We need to go in and get that difficult one, bring out the clove.
Does
Yeah, it'd be
anyone
nice to make like just a little roller bottle of that. And the HD Clear too is a great blend. You could even add a drop of turmeric and clove to that would be a really good idea.
Yes, one thing I really am loving about this whole entire BOGO collection is these are all really must-have everyday medicine cabinet oils. And I love the bonuses that are offered when you just buy the entire collection. So this really is such a huge savings and a great thing to stock up on. And we say this with all seriousness, things do sell out. And we don't just say that to hype up going and buying it now, but if you want any of these products, don't wait until the end of the week because it is very possible that things will sell out. And we do post updates on our Essential Wellness team about where products are at and how much volume is left. But I would definitely go grab anything that you want. And as it was mentioned, when you put your BOGOs in the cart, you need to just say process now. And so that way it will check you out. The BOGOs will not stay in your cart in your loyalty reward order. They will drop out. So I think we're about at time. We do have like a minute or so if there's anything else. There is a question, thank you, about what is good for diarrhea, and Ariana suggested some Digest Zen and PB Restore. You could put that Digest Zen directly under your tongue. I would also recommend actually rubbing it in a counterclockwise circular motion on the belly, and you could work that in with the castor oil. In fact, probably doing a castor oil pack would also be super helpful, along with the PB Restore. Dr. Mika or Dr. Josie, do you have any other tips to
Um,
throw?
well, in terms of BOGOs, I would suggest using the peppermint on the tip of the tongue and rubbing peppermint with castor oil on the belly, like Aisha suggested. You could also do peppermint and copaiba on the belly. That will be good too. Um, and also the trifecta is could be really good for diarrhea if you're just having it as a tea and sip on that because you have something going on in your gut and that will bring down the inflammation in your gut. So I would stick with the BOGO bag. I mean, I know that that's great about digestion, but and I wanted to mention one thing is that I think I'm going to order multiple BOGO bags, one for my emergency kit, right? One in my car and one for travel. Like we used many of these oils on our trip that we were with all together. I'm just going to have it all in one big, it comes in the pouch. So then you're ready to go for your trip. Just add a couple more things in and then you're good to go. So that's what I would do for diarrhea.
Yes, thank you, Mika.
Yeah.
And I will say, I'm going to offer you a tip if you're a frequent traveler, because I do travel a lot. And so like Mika said, I have my travel oils, like a kit that's just my travel kit. I have my essentials, my face care, my supplements. Like I have all of that kind of separated out. So when I'm traveling, I don't have to use that mental space to go, okay, what oils am I taking with me? I just have that kit that I just pick up and go. And then when I come home, the kit goes back into the bedroom and or into my office, and I just always have it ready. So that's a really great suggestion, Dr. Mika. Thank you. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Can I just offer one thing too? Is the other with if you're getting the product of the months, those are often 5 ml bottles, which are perfect for traveling, especially on shorter trips. So they don't weigh as much or take up as much room as the 15 ml bottles. So whenever I can get my hands on a 5 ml bottle, some stuff doesn't come in it. You can't purchase it by itself. I try to grab it because it makes really a great bottle for travel or for in your purse or backpack.
Yes, love it. So many great tips, Claudine and Lori. I so appreciate you. Thank you so much. So before we wrap up, we do want to invite you to next week's episode, which is, this is a really good one. Is your thyroid getting you down? You're not crazy, you're exhausted, and we are going to talk about thyroid health. So yeah, if you've been feeling tired, foggy, or like your energy just isn't what it used to be, you're not alone. Your thyroid may be asking for some extra support. We are going to cover simple daily habits and oils for thyroid health, lifestyle shifts to reduce stress and support metabolism, foundational supplements that truly make a difference. Plus, we have a special guest that will share her inspiring journey from thyroid struggles to renewed balance and vitality. And I want to add that journey started from watching one of our previous webinars that we did several years ago on thyroid health. So we'll also share some of those resources. So again, if you are new to doTERRA, now is the time. If you don't have a doTERRA wholesale account yet, it's the perfect time, especially with BOGO week underway. Please reach out to the person who shared this podcast with you or contact us directly. Again, all of the information is linked in the show notes. So thank you so very much for joining us today. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and remember, supporting your wellness is one of the greatest gifts you can give to yourself and your loved ones. Thank you all so much, everyone, and have a wonderful day.